Happy Monday. Let's polish this turd. All right, let's talk about what's going on locally. San Tomas Expressway and Lawrence Expressway are having some major overhauls, so be prepared for delays. We'll go into that in a minute, as well as there are more than 1,000 homes being designed and developed right now in East San Jose from a former golf course. This is a kind of a trend that we're seeing here and there. And we'll also go through the year to date 12 Bay Area counties report, as well as Cupertino Home of the Week, Willow Glen Home of the Week, Luxury Home of the Week, and yeah, that's it. Let's get moving. Okay. Bro, I didn't mention this. Fire hazards. I know it's like, Vito, you keep mentioning fire hazards, but why? Well, here's the thing. There's been over 400,000 emergency responses in California for fire so far this year. Now we're in week 37, I think it is. That's a lot. It's a lot. We've had almost 6,000 wildfires. Most of them are contained and out, but that's huge. We've had almost over 800,000 acres burned. We've had one fatality, one civilian fatality, and 1,247 structures damaged or destroyed. Here's the number. If you want this, I'll put this in the blog so you can take a look at it, so you can be a little bit more aware. But that's why insurance is getting so expensive here in California, because it's not just California. It's Oregon, it's Washington, it's British Columbia, it's Idaho. It's all over the place. It's a normal thing. There has to be something that's done to it, maybe more controlled burns, but there you go. Just so you know, we're going to the Cupertino House of the Week, and I thought I'd have some fun with it, and no, I actually lost it, didn't I? Yep. Well, it was right here. Cupertino's right here. Saratoga, a lot of those houses in Saratoga and Los Gatos are in the red zone. That's very high, right? That means if you're buying a house, your fire insurance is going to triple or quadruple, because the standard carriers are not going to put a claim on it. They're not going to insure that. You have to go to the Fair Plan in California, so it makes it more difficult. Good news here is that people that buy in this area have a little bit more money and they can afford it, and it's still one of those luxury things. But don't be surprised if your current carrier cancels you because of this. Now, this is the California Cal Fire map. Each insurance carrier has their own map, completely different. It depends on their allotment of risk and how much they want to put risk into that area. Some probably take this same thing and say this is good enough, but something to be aware of, right? I live right around here, and luckily I'm not in the zone, but everybody up here in the Almaden Hills and Almaden Valley are in high fire zones. Well, moderate fire zones, right? So be aware. Something to be aware of. I'm not shooting down Los Gatos or Saratoga or Almaden, just pointing it out. It's something you have to be aware of. It's part of the process, the due process. So when you buy a house, disclosures are handed to you along with a natural hazard disclosure, which is more myopic. It's only focused on that one specific property, whether you're in an earthquake zone, a high fire zone, flood zone, or even like a munitions depot type thing where there used to be unexploded ordnance. And I know that happened in Fort Ord. And yeah, anyway, kind of funny, but that's the way it is. So download this checklist. That's what it looks like right here. It'll remind you to take a look at that. Okay, Lawrence and San Tomas Expressway to receive major upgrades. Here's why I'm kind of pissed off about that. Bulletproof everything that they talk about: upgrading traffic signals, installing battery backup systems, constructing traffic calming measures, whatever the hell that means, improving intersections to make them safer for pedestrians, making pedestrian curb ramps compliant with ADA. ADA is going to ADA. I get it. Construction on these projects will cause traffic delays, blah, blah, blah. Please slow down around these people. They're human beings just like us, just like you and me. I know they might be a little more carefree, callous, and not really paying attention, but that's because you're driving. You need to be aware of them, right? So please be careful with them. Slow down in the cone zone. But here's why I'm pissed off about this. Not one mention about surfacing the roads. And if you've been on those expressways lately, I'm on it like once or twice a week. It's ridiculously horrible. Oh my God. It's like, I don't know. It's like the freeways and the expressways here are just designed to destroy my truck. Potholes and bumps, and it's just disgusting. Now, I'm grateful that San Jose recently redid all of our streets here in my area. One little corner of 95123. I'm really grateful because I tell you, there's nothing better than riding on brand new asphalt. It's great. I appreciate it. I know that we have millions of miles that we have to resurface, but that's why we have these taxes that we pay into, and it needs to be done a little bit more often and a lot more aggressively. And the expressways, which is done by the counties, I think. Yeah, it's a county operated roadway. They need to take a little bit more active. And so does the state with Highway 85 and Highway 87. So does the feds with 280 and 101. We need to do a little bit more, guys. These roads are major. I mean, you tax us for it. You might as well fix it and keep it updated. All right, Cupertino House of the Week, not my listing, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet, built in 1968. Pretty basic looking house. Probably would have done a different angle of that house for a front shot. And this is Kennedy Junior High and Monte Vista Junior High in De Anza. And Apple is all along Bub right here. That's where this house is on Wilkinson. Right here. There you go. Standard 4 or 5 bedroom. It's on a hill, so this is a multi-level or tri-level type home. I can tell you straight up, you'll see. Wow, let's have 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures of the living room. It's a oh my goodness, look at that. Original tile, 1968 tile, 1968 fluorescent, original everything. There you go. And yet it's going for a measly $3.2 million. Did they give a floor plan? No. Oh yeah, good. Guys, when you sell your house, make sure that they put a floor plan in there for you so that people can come in and take a look. I mean, it's common sense, common decency for people so they can understand what kind of floor plan you're doing. All right. More than 1,000 homes are eyed as a replacement for San Jose Golf Course. And if you're wondering where this is, what was it called? Pleasant Hills Golf Course. And it's right next to Lake Cunningham. It's this big L shape right here. And that's Reed Hill View. And there's the new thing right there. That's Costco right there. Costco Executive. So there you go. That's where it is. They're putting over 1,000. It's actually 1,700 homes that they're planning right now. 1,700 homes. Of that, 1,300 of them, almost 14 will be market rate houses. Market rate, meaning I believe that means it's below for low income housing, which is vastly needed, right? And then 342 high density affordable rentals. Now, this is called the honeymoon phase of the development of developing. They're promising all this stuff. And if you look at what's going on in Velco, they went from 6 or 7 stories down to 3 or 4 stories because of cost and delays and blah, blah, blah. And it's just what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, right? That 1,300 or 1,700 probably get dwindled down to 1,000 because of cost overruns and blah, 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 and what have you. It just is what it is. Just cost of doing business in Silicon Valley. There you go. If you want more information, the link is in my blog. Willow Glen House of the Week. Not my listing, but I wanted to pop it out here. 4-bedroom, 4-bath. What? Well, who needs 4 baths? That's a lot of toilet scrubbing. 2,300 square feet, built in 1920. So this is a Franken house. Let's see if they actually have it. Oh, that's awesome. We're not going to even go bother. Oh, 2 whole houses. It looks like it's a duplex. Multiple rentals. Yeah, I think this is a duplex. I wouldn't even know why they put it here as a single family. It's multi-families. Okay, there you go. So if you want a good investment, spend $3.2 million on a duplex that's going to collect $2,000 a month for rent. Let's see if it actually tells you what the rent is here. No, not in here. And the regular MLS, it'll do that. It's been on market 131 days, and they dropped the price from 3.5 down to 3.2. Price. One of the 3 things about real estate you have to understand: location, condition, and price. If price is off, it's going to sit on the market. Don't be a market maker. Attract the market. Luxury house of the week. Camino El Lago. I have a feeling we talked about this one before, but a cool $25 million, 5-bedroom, 5 and 2.5 baths, 8,500 square feet, built in 1907. Look at this thing. And where is it? In Atherton. So this is a gorgeous mansion. Guys, if you'd love to look at this, I'd love to sell this to you. Look at this, just classical architecture everywhere. That's called the coffered ceiling right there. And the tray ceiling is without the actual little doohickeys. It has the round soffit and around the side, but nothing inside. So that's a coffered ceiling. A tray ceiling is one with just the inside. So it looks like an upside down tray. The more you know. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, worth every penny. There you go. Okay. And let's see. Week 37. Santa Clara is still doing really good as far as volume. We're selling almost 300 million a week. We're at 13 billion now, and last week we had 232 new listings. Alameda is kicking our butt all over the place with new listings. They're actually beating us by almost 100 year to date. Your best buy still in Napa. If you want to travel a little bit, you can get 96 cents on the dollar. They don't have a ton of listings right now, but whatever does sell, it sells for a lot less compared to Santa Clara County, where we're getting 7% over list price on average. So depends on where you want to go, right? All right. That's it for now. I'm Vito with Abitano. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.